How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be on the best X Factor goalie in Hockey Ultimate Team right now. And people are going to say right now that, you know what, oh, I don't really care about these goalies, whatever. But I'm going to tell you right now that there is a goalie that I think I would recommend out of the four. There's 4 X Factor cards, and before I get into that, though, guys, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and you're browsing your way through and you're enjoying the content. I appreciate everybody that's watched so far, and I'm going to definitely break down, I think, the best cards right here. So, starting off with the goalies, and we have Marc-Andre Fleury. I'm going to try to make a case for each goalie, I guess, kind of, and talk about maybe why you shouldn't take one or you shouldn't take the other. All right, so here we go. Here is Marc-Andre Fleury. Marc-Andre Fleury has his own ability of all or nothing, which is exceptional range, accuracy, and recovery when poke checking. Okay, so looking at his stats overall, Marc-Andre Fleury's high at tier 7 gets up to glove high 87, stick high 86. His low is 89 for his glove, poke check's 85, stick low is 89, passing is 83, quickness is 86, vision's 88, agility is 86. His positioning is 89, 5 holes 87, breakaways 88. His rebounds are 75, his rebound control is 88, and shot recovery is 89. Okay, so you have his superstar ability, that's Last Stand, which is the advanced boost in reaction time and save ability or on breakaways and penalty shots. So, you know, not too important. I mean, if you give up a lot of breakaways, this could be very important. But penalty shots, again, that's something you kind of control as well. You're gonna be controlling your guy, your goalie, on a penalty shot, right? Like, you're gonna be the human goalie, so not that important. And again, breakaways, unless you're giving up tons, that's not really that big of a deal at all in my eyes. Then the zone ability of all or nothing. It only costs 2 ability points, though. Exceptional range, accuracy, and recovery when poke checking. So again, another one that really isn't that big of a deal, because in general, if there's going to be any poke checking going on, like flying poke checking, that'll be done by you. Goalies, AI especially, don't really do flying poke checks. So I would say more than likely that you're not going to really use this or notice it being too much of a factor for you. So I would say right now that, honestly, this is probably the worst X Factor goalie to have right now, Marc-Andre Fleury, just because I don't really think his zone ability is that good. Plus, he's 6'2", 185, and you guys know how I feel about small goalies. They're not going to get it done. So Marc-Andre Fleury is not one I would recommend at all. I would say Marc-Andre Fleury is one you definitely should try to avoid. And if you get an option in a choice pack and you're like, who do I take, Fleury or this goalie? Definitely don't take Fleury. I'll say that right now. I don't think Fleury would be a very, very good one for you guys to take. All right, so let's move on to the next goalie option. The next goalie option would be Carey Price, and here he is. I get him to 87 overall edition. All right, so he's 6'3", 220. So one thing about Price, before I really go into his stats or anything like that, I mean, Price is out right now. He's on leave, so we don't know when he's going to come back. So upgrades could be a little bit dicey with him unless he has like an MSP coming out. He won't be getting any prime times or team of the weeks or anything like that, unfortunately. But right now, he has his high of 87, glove high, stick high 87, glove low 89, poke check 84, stick low 88, passing 81, his speed's at 87, vision's at 88, agility's at 87, positioning's at 88, 5-hole 88, breakaway 87, his rebounds, his aggression is 76, which is actually quite high. His rebound control is 87, his shot recovery is 90, okay? Superstar ability is also a Last Stand, so the same thing that Marc-Andre Fleury had as well. So, you know, not too important in my eyes, really not too important. Goalies in general with these abilities and these superstars, these zone abilities, these are really not very, very important ones. I'm just here to tell you guys the best one if you're looking to get an X Factor goalie to, you know, have on your team. Then you have the zone ability of post to post, which is exceptional boost in reaction time, recovery, and save ability when going post to post. Now that is one that is very interesting. This is actually one that I say is actually very, very good, because when going post to post, we all know how much, you know, people, they love their one-timers, their cross creases. So if you're a person that's like, oh my goodness, I can't stop giving up cross crease goals, try out Price and try to activate the post-to-post ability on him. I think it could be actually a very, very much so a lifesaver for you as well. So try that out. I would say Carey Price is actually one of the better ones here to use with the post-to-post. I think it's a very underrated one. Again, his synergy, I didn't really talk about Fleury synergies as well, but synergies is not really a factor when it comes to, which X Factor goalie is the best, in my opinion. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But it costs quite a bit as well to upgrade Price to tier 7. I mean, you have to trade in the base price along with like 40K-ish or a power-up collectible or two. So, something to keep in mind. But in general, Price is actually a pretty good one with the zone ability being post-to-post. I like that a lot, actually. All right, so let's move on to the next one. The next one is ANDREI VASILEVSKIY, 6'3", 225 pounds. He has a glove high of 87, stick high of 86. His glove low is 88, poke check is 81, stick low 89, passing 79, quickness, his speed is 86, vision's 89, agility is 86, positioning is 88, 5-hole is 89, breakaway is 88, rebounds, his aggression is 76. His rebound control is 90, and his shot recovery is also 90 as well. So his superstar ability is the last stand. Again, just like every other X Factor goalie, that is their superstar ability, it seems like. Unless, we'll see what Hellebuyk's is, but it seems like that's kind of what they're going for. His zone ability is the contortionist. Oh, I can't say it. I'll never be able to say it, guys. I need to stay in school because I can't figure out how to pronounce that. But regardless, it's exceptional save range, recovery, and save ability while in spread V with or against momentum. So basically, VASILEVSKIY can make a lot of like desperation saves essentially with this. He can be diving across. If a puck's going to bounce in the air, he can bat it out of the air basically and make a pretty wild save is what I'd say about him. That's really what his zone ability means mostly, I'd say. Very similar to Price as well. I believe it probably costs exactly the same to upgrade because I believe they're the same overall 86 base card. So it probably costs exactly the same. VASILEVSKIY is a guy is going to get tons of upgrades compared to like Price. And Fleury, he's had a really rough start to his season as well with the Hawks, so I wouldn't expect him to get many upgrades. But yeah, I mean, right there, that's what I'd say about VASILEVSKIY. He's a very good one as well. I like that zone ability. I think it's a very good one as well. Then you have the Connor Hellebuyck X Factor edition as well. 6'4", 207 pounds, and he has his glove high at 87, stick high at 86, glove low is at 88, poke check at 83, stick low 88, passing 83, his speed at 86, vision 87, agility 86, positioning 87, 5-hole 87, breakaway 86, aggression 75, rebound control 87, and shot recovery is 87 as well. So it costs a little bit less to get him to the final tier because he's a little bit lower overall than the other goalies that I mentioned, like Price and Fleury and VASILEVSKIY. But his superstar ability is Whirlwind, actually, so it's different than the other three. It provides a large energy boost for all skaters on the team after making 3 saves within 5 seconds. Again, not really too big of a deal. I mean, you're not really going to have a goalie make that many saves that quickly typically unless something crazy is going on. You're giving up way too many shots at that point. And at that point, you need to fix your defense, I'd say. His own ability is the dialed-in one, which is exceptional boost in reaction time, recovery, and save ability after making 15 saves in a game. So if you give up a lot of shots in a game, he could be pretty good after that. So like if he makes 15 saves, he should be really pretty much lights out the rest of the game for you. So that's something to keep in mind. I mean, again, if you're giving up a lot of shots, Hellebuyck could be your guy. I mean, he's 6'4", 207 as well. Hellebuyck usually is pretty solid in game as well. So that's just something to keep in mind, all right? So, guys, if I had to really tell you the one you want to get, I have to go with ANDREI VASILEVSKIY, okay? So VASILEVSKIY, just because 6'3", 225 is a pretty big goalie in net, and I love his zone ability the most out of all the goaltenders. Price is an honorable mention. Post-to-post is definitely useful when it comes to like the cross creases and stuff like that, but overall, I think in the end, you want VASILEVSKIY. He's probably your guy, and yeah, I mean, he's probably the one you should probably go with, all right? But, if you have any other questions, let me know. If you guys have a choice still of any other goalies, definitely take Vasi in my opinion. But if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. You're following me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek3s, and join a Discord to talk to me, follow and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video.